The man stared at the woman lying on the couch with a satisfied smile. He was extremely proud of what he had done that morning. But just as he was about to enjoy his breakfast, the police suddenly kicked the door open.
Hands, motherfucker! Hands!
Without saying a word, the police arrested him. They then found a large amount of illegal items inside the house, along with an entire warehouse full of weapons. Those things were enough to send him to prison for years. But strangely, the man wasn't scared at all. Instead, he smiled confidently, because he knew he wouldn't be staying behind bars for long. With a little money, he could easily walk free. While he waited for his father to bail him out, his father brought him some bad news. His father, a former police officer, had just bailed out his younger brother, but his situation was much worse. The prosecutor suggested that Jimmy plead guilty. That way he might only serve 5 years, and with good behavior, it could be reduced to 2 years. His father also hoped Jimmy would completely leave his old life behind. So Jimmy decided to follow his father's advice. But the judge's final decision shocked everyone.
For the minimum guideline term of 120 months.
Only then did Jimmy realize that he and his father had both fallen into the prosecutor's trap.
Kidding me? You lied to me, Beaumont! You fucking lied to me!
7 months passed quickly. One day, a prison guard suddenly took Jimmy to a room. Inside were the same prosecutor and Detective Laura. Laura discovered that Jimmy quickly adapted to prison life. He even built friendly relationships with inmates from different gangs. He had even started his own business inside the prison. More importantly, Laura discovered Jimmy had a special ability. Whenever he started talking, people would lower their guard and reveal their secrets. He had incredible personal charm. Jimmy didn't want any small talk and demanded to know why they were there. It turned out the police wanted to use his ability. They wanted to transfer Jimmy to another special prison, where he could get close to a serial killer and somehow become friends with him. Police suspected this man had murdered 15 women, but so far they had only found one victim's body. If they wanted him to face the punishment he deserved, they needed to find at least one more body. Jimmy's mission was to get the hidden body locations from the killer. But that prison was not an ordinary prison. It was filled with extremely dangerous criminals with severe mental issues. For ordinary inmates, that place was basically hell on earth. After hearing the mission, Jimmy immediately refused. But Laura quickly gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. If Jimmy completed the mission, he would be free that same day, because the prosecutor had already lied to him once. Jimmy didn't trust them at all. In the end, he still turned them down. But before leaving, the prosecutor still left the killer's file with Jimmy. That night, Jimmy couldn't stop thinking about it. Driven by curiosity, he got up and carefully studied the case file. The next day during visitation, he told his father everything. His father immediately told him to give up, because every inmate in that prison was unpredictable. If he failed to get any useful information and ended up in a conflict with the inmates, he might never make it out. After hearing his father's warning, Jimmy had no choice but to end the call. In the days that followed, Jimmy stayed out of trouble in prison. He kept building his connections, hoping his good behavior would earn him a shorter sentence.